about that.
Oh, my God. I know she wanted to see the doctor today.
Never came this morning.
No,
No.
no.
Nice little, would be anything in that. And then we're just turning the waist. So all these movements you can do down as well. When you're in a chair, actually, I'm going to borrow that. Like, when you're in a chair, you want to make sure you've got your shoulder width gap between these. So when you're turning, and you're just like this, and you're just feeling the waist moves, not just tuning into the body. Just tuning into the body. You want to be nice and tall through the crown of the head. Nice and tall, that's great. So so we'll wait and see how it goes, but I might need to bump the price up by £1 for this, just because of covering hall height and things, and making sure I've got enough to cover the hall hire and petrol and a bit of a wage. So
Did you want that today?
no, we'll wait and see. I'll leave it till next month and see how. Give you a bit. Yeah, I mean, I know a lot of people are now charging £10 an hour. I don't really want to do that, especially those of you that come in more than once a week. If you can't afford the extra bits, just pay what you can. So we're yeah. But
This one thing's right, we'll be a millionaire next year.
I won't be a millionaire, no. Yeah. I've just found out that Grandmaster Chen Shao Wang is coming at the end of May. But if you want to train with him, they're charging £250 a day to train with his grandma. I mean, he doesn't come to the country very often. They've only got a limit of 12 people in the seminar. So he's making, I mean, obviously they've had to pay for his airfare, they've got to put him up, but he's making a big profit. No, 12, what's 12 times £250? £3,000 a day. That's not bad, is it? And he's doing quite a few days, so he's doing yeah, it's quite.
How many days is he doing?
Think of these 10.
That's £30,000.
Well, I mean, airfare, he'll probably get taxed on it because they have to have a special permission, and so he'll get taxed on that, but he'll still do well. He's all right, he's doing all right. But I wanna spend 3 days with him. But I'll have to wait and see. Now I might just have enough for 1 day, it's really annoying, but I'll phone up Heather and ask her advice and say, look, I'd really like to go. I mean, when I last saw him, it was about £80 for a day with him, but there was about 40 of us in the room. So yeah, so he's doing something different, he's doing a lot more specialised. Okay. So that was just to warm everyone up a bit, but we'll come back to those. Let's do embrace tiger, return to the mountains. So breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in. So I did suss this place out, and actually, if the weather's really nice, there is a little green bit here, a little grassy bit. So yeah, I left the deputy warden a message on Messenger because we're actually pals. She's one of the many people in Cambridgeshire with blue hair, and she's in a folk band that sing sea shanties, mostly about pirates, and they dress up as pirates, like comedians, kind of pantomime pirate, and it's all really loud and it was really good. So we just. And when she's not being a pirate, she helps the water buffalo and counts the birds. Well, she, yes, my friend Katie. Yeah, just take it easy, don't do anything too much. Thank you. There we go. So. Nice and tall. Let's just go back to bouncing. So you can bounce in the chair as well. Just feel the ground under your feet. If you're in the chair, you want your feet flat on the floor. You want your chair under your sitting bones. And we're just going to do this. It's very gentle. It's like you're making a gentle T shape. So that. And then a couple of months later, Fred Howe is coming. Who's just this amazing. He's a master, he's not a grandmaster, but he's very, very good. And he's, I think he's teaching in Exeter and in London and possibly Cambridge, I'm not sure, I'm hoping so. But, so basically, I'm not going to have much money this year. Seeing all these Tai Chi teachers.
You'll have to go GoFundMe or something.
I think I might have to do GoFundMe actually, because I've got a couple of things,
All these fees are tax deductible.
yeah.
If you pay tax.
Well, the problem is I don't actually earn enough to pay tax on, so in theory, but it does count as business expenses, so every time I go and see either my healing teacher or, you know, have a lesson in Tai Chi or something, that counts as a business expense, because obviously, if I didn't go to lessons myself, I couldn't teach nothing, could I? So yeah, I mean, that 8-day seminar with Mark that gives you a certificate in Tai Chi for rehabilitation is about £900. Or you can spend 2 days with Grandmaster Chen Shao Wang for 500, or 3 days for 750. So it's actually, you're actually cheaper, Mark's cheaper. And change. And if you do a 3-hour seminar with him online, it's £35 for free. You know, it's pretty good. That's me and Amy have trained. Oh, it's pretty good, isn't it? Deep breathing. So I'm looking forward to Sunday immensely. Well, I hope so, and I hope he's got a big marquee. Otherwise, bring an umbrella, everybody. And Wellingtons and waterproofs. I have actually done Tai Chi in the rain in my waterproofs already before, so
Yes.
I've not actually checked the weather report. I've not actually checked the weather report, so.
It's gonna be very good weekend.
Oh, good. Okay, well, you might need a sun hat and some sun cream.
I can't pack everything.
Yes.
Pack everything, pack the waterproofs, pack the sun gear,
England safety belt.
yeah, and then what would be really useful, those of you that are coming, if you've got phones that take pictures, because I need to put a portfolio together for the RSPB. Because what I would like to be is employed by the RSPB to do Tai Chi and nature dance.
Wow.
But they need, you know, they need like you know, what your qualifications, what people, you know, so I've actually got to sit and think and, yeah.
We can do that.
Yeah, what I might do is I'll send you what I write then before I send it to them, you can look it over, because you understand English, don't you? I'll send it to my friend Marion as well, because Marion's been teaching English. 3, 2, well, we did a swap. I taught her some Tai Chi stuff, so just let the arms really work, when you check, actually do it like this. And use your feet, it's just really get going, that's it, yeah, makes you warm, doesn't it, Amy? So I do have some, I think all the people that wanted t-shirts have claimed them, and I've now got some leftovers. So if anyone's interested, okay, when we pause for a quick water break, I shall dive into the car and see what we've got in stock. But if we want to do any more t-shirts, we're gonna have to order a minimum of 20, so it's gonna be a while before we do t-shirts again, I think. And Mike is going to have a look, he's got them up on this platform, there's some t-shirts left over from the last batch, which will actually be a bit cheaper. But they're not as nice and soft as these ones. I really like these ones. They're really nice because you can move in them and they're comfy. And there we go. You can wear them as a mini skirt. Very mini. But one of my students, she's actually, the way she got put together, she's actually quite short and she's small. And it come down to her knees, but luckily my housemate Leanne is a seamstress. So I said, "Here, come on, help somebody out." She was absolutely delighted that she could actually wear it, and it didn't look like a dress anymore. So that was good. You can customise them as well. Okay, let's do wobbly. So we just make a certain, this is the big version of wobbly. So I had a student who bought one of these t-shirts. This is probably not the last lot, 7 years ago, but 14 years or whenever it was, might always takes ages to. I think what I'm gonna do next time, I'm just gonna do it myself. I'm going, right, we need some more t-shirts, who wants one? And then I'll do the order and then say, oh, I'm doing the t-shirts, and I won't, because, you know, like for the last 2 incarnations of the t-shirts, he says, oh, I want a different design. And I go, I'm thinking about it. We'll just do these ones then. Oh, that's fine. Okay, let's do some shoulders. So we just make sure all our joints are warmed up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, Friday morning this moment. My legs nearly exploded. 7, 8, and then the other direction. My head does the same. Yeah, I'll be giving these horrendous new exercises. It's really good for building the strength of the body. But boy. Oh, this is horrible. 6, 7, and 8. Oh, that's it. Just let that hang. Just feel that. And then what we're gonna do, just very gently. And then you can just very gently tap around that shoulder. Oh, lovely. And you can just give it a little smidge. Oh, that's lovely. So I've been doing over the weekend a lot of driving in London. It's very silly chaotic. That was it. Just a bit, yeah. Here we go. 1, 2. So I make a big habit for 5, 6, 7, 8 in London and the other way. 1 to really, really try and relax as much as I possibly can. 6, 7, 8, and if I can see someone's trying to come into somewhere or out of somewhere, I'll wait and indicate for them to move. And then give them the thumbs up and smile at them. I'll be really relaxed, because I'm thinking, well, because mostly that doesn't happen in London. You get tooted out a lot, and then we just go like this, just let that stretch. But I was thinking, you know, lead by example or whatever, and see if we can change. If enough of you drive in London and drive really well, I reckon it will change the whole city, you know. So driving Tai Chi. That's my theory anyway. But it can't, it's very easy. I was listening to a talk on the, there we go, just in back. Oh, that's nice. The other way. Okay, bird folds its wings, so just do this one. Okay, now this one works in spine, so you may wish to either join in or not join in, and you're you're welcome to not join in, but I'll just show you this. So it's very simple. So you like this, and you make a curve like that, like the turtle, and then you open, and you actually stick your kind out a bit. Have a stretch. And just do normal natural breathing. So you breathe in. And breathe out. So it's just good. So a lot of my teachers, well, Eli especially, Eli Montague, who's now going off around the world teaching Tai Chi, he does this sort of thuggy, thumpy Tai Chi, where they actually get people to throw punches and that at them, and then he'll go, look, this is what you can do, and they end up on the floor. And I'm not particularly interested in that. His Qigong is excellent. His health stuff, oh, he's marvellous. So this is one of the ones I learned off of Eli. Because both him and Eva Kaskuba, that's marvellous, that's great. I've been talking a lot about the importance of spine health and spine mobility for things like balance and, you know, being able to reach things, do the gardening and stuff like that. So it's not so good. So, yeah, let's just do very small circles. Oh, if you're in the chair, it'd be like this. That's how you do that. Yeah, that's fine. Just yeah. So just because I'm doing big movements, you can do baby movements, you see. So you have to adapt what I'm doing for how your body personally works, because not everyone can do what I mean, I've been doing martial arts since I was about 11. And not particularly well. I mean, there's people that have been doing it as long as me, much more advanced than I am. And I've been doing Tai Chi. Oh my goodness me. Okay, that's frightening. From next year, it'll be 30 years. Wow. No, I'm rubbish at it. Party time, yeah. I still can't sit my head out, but there you go. Relax your shoulders. I've been trying to relax my shoulders for 30 years, but and then go in the other direction.
It's a bit scary how to train.
That's really nuts. I mean, you know, just because someone's been teaching for 40 years, 50 years, doesn't mean they're any good.
No.
You know, it's like the musicians. You get musicians and, oh, I've been in this folk band for 50 years, and then you hear it and think, look, and then you get someone that's like a 14-year-old who'll be playing their fiddle and it'll be like, wow. So, you know, but there is something about showing up and at least giving it a go. So not everybody has to be grandmaster level. You just go at whatever level you want to go to, and it's quite, yeah. I mean, that's what the grandmasters are for. They do all that stuff. Yeah, but I get a lot out of doing Tai Chi. So breathing in and out. Very useful for London driving. You just get out of your car, do a bit of Tai Chi. And, oh, I've got relief. Oh, so yeah, let's do this one. So you just breathe in, raise the hands up. bring the hands to the ears, like you wave with your friends, and then you go forwards, and they go. So, yeah, if I could get a whole load of, because I love going out in nature. So I thought what would be good wheeze would be, get the RSPB to pay for me to do Tai Chi and then, but it would have to be ones that has got a classroom that can fit a lot of people and then a cat and loos, basically, and chairs,
All
so.
the basics.
Basics, yeah.
Isn't it that office at Sunday must have something?
Well, that's what I've got, I've just got to send them the thing.
It's not there, I was be like to drop it in.
I'm gonna start again, I'm a member, so just. I dropped the national trust, because it's like, no, I'll do the RSPB.
Oh, no, he's in the national trip, no, he's in the OSB.
Oh, okay, I'm the other way round, you see, so I just. So this is Julia on the handpad, Julia and what's his name? Johan. They're all from Germany, all the people that play these handpads, there's a whole load of them, all from Germany, making these beautiful videos and all looking very serene, and often wearing sort of cheesecloth. And they do these lovely, lovely music videos. That's it. So we're just tuning to your fingers, really move each finger individually. This is really good for helping the mobility around the fingers and the circulation in your hands. See, right now we do the wrist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then up, down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then shake forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, and then small circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, a small circle. 2. Yeah, that was the one piece of information I forgot to tell you where the key was, the front door. Sorry about that. I was almost right, you know.
Yeah.
And then the big circle. Wow. Oh, that's so nice. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and then the other way around. 1, 2. So, you know, my knees still feel good from this morning. It's all good. I've got to do these horrendous exercises. Sick.
Not selling it, so.
They are horrible, aren't they?
Yeah.
So let's not play around it. They're really horrible leg exercises, but they work brilliantly well. So
I'm still here, so it must be.
I'm just still here, so you know, it's still good, it's still good stuff. So. We've done that, we've done that, we've done that, we've done that. Yeah, let's just transfer the weight, so you can do that. Ah. Very nice, this music always makes me want to fall asleep. So they've got these big metal pans, they're like a upside down version of a steel pan, you know, when you get a steel pan, but they're that shape, they're convex, is it convex? Convex, and they hammer them to make the different notes.
Oh, no.
And I'm saving up for a posh one. I've given the one that doesn't work to my friend that plays thrash metal. Because it's all out of tune. The problem is if you get a cheap one, they're very difficult to tune because they're not made very well. So it was a bit of a false economy. So I'm saving up for one that sounds like that because you use it for sound healing. And it's just got this lovely, I mean, this is what it sounds like on the internet, but in real life, it sounds even better. So I had someone at the Cambridge Folk Festival who played his handpad while the Tai Chi session was going. They're all like, fantastic. So we're going to tune into the next, right?
I would say panpipes if you like them.
Panpipe,
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. No. How easy are they to play, do you know?
Quite hard.
Well, if you want to back them along. Brilliant, they sound lovely. They sound lovely, well, they sound lovely when someone who can play them plays them. I say the bagpipes, you know. It's a bit like that, oh, that's an amazing bagpipe player. I was at a gig in London, and she'd come from Scotland to play these bagpipes. And do you know, it was amazing. I mean, it was loud, but goodness me, she's good. So, I think we're a bit warmed up. Any questions about Woolwich? So, it's hot. Open a window. If you're too hot, should we open some?
So I wait to see what
Oh my God. You should. Oh, because it is much. So you just got, what we got to do though, is take the windows and get shut. Oh,
Yeah, I'll sit back.
you stand there near the window. If anybody else wants in there, so I mean, is it okay to open those fire doors and will we set off an alarm?
Could say out into the garden.
Out into the garden? You wouldn't do it? Maybe there's some more windows. Let's have a window break. Have some water. Then there's some windows there. What? It's just a normal door. Right, so. Oh, so that was
That's not.
Oh, well done. That's much better. There we are. We've got a bit of breeze. So we've got a window there and we've got the back door. This is what the, okay, so how we doing for, oh gosh. So basically the idea with the, well, it's not really more, it's more like preparing, getting all your joints mobilised. And also getting yourself in touch with your body. So that you're aware of what's going on when you're doing it. Because Tai Chi, you want to really do the mindfulness. I think we're having a water break, aren't we? Okay, I'm going to pause the video because that's going to be boring for people watching us drink water. Well, they're all. Right, so they're having a. We want to do like fat line, you know, we want to walk in our tea. Were you there when she got us to do the pouting walk?
Oh, yeah, that was quite fun.
That was really fun. Let's just go back to that.
See, I haven't watched, I never have.
And then that.
Oh, I think it's
Oh, fantastic, this is great.
It was a funny kicking one as well, like a sort of like a.
Was it the crane
Walking or something?
Oh, was it that one?
Yeah.
Oh, that one. Happy Phoenix.
Yeah,
Happy Phoenix.
Yeah.
And then that's a good one. And then we used there when Edward Scoogle was teaching us how to strut. We had to do the strutting and we had to pout as well. And we had to kind of go. She got us doing that. Fantastic. These felt great. So we all get round to do that. It reminded me of that film with John Travolta in Saturday Night Fever. You know when you see it at the paper box and he's kind of going with his paper and the Bee Gees. So it's like that. So we'll do strutting. We'll work towards doing the proper strutting. It's very good for your walking. So you want to be moving. Exactly. Like you're on that. She goes, imagine you're on the catwalk. And we just did that. And it was very fun. So just have a small. That is a small one. It might be small.
It sounds like
It should be on QVC, isn't it? You know, it's on vintage. Yeah. Yes.
If you have a class in the morning this month,
In May I do, yes. No, because we should have been, it should be it's the first Tuesday of the month, but it was my Easter break. So I had it as a holiday, which was really good. Well, actually, I was mostly cat sitting, I've been cat sitting. So let me just show you, just watch. So this is the first 6 movements of the actual second Shibashi set. If you want to do the first Shibashi set, we're doing that in, we've got a couple more weeks on it in Burwell on the Wednesday morning, and then we're going to start learning the second. I'm gonna get everyone doing the same thing, so anyone that comes more than once can get some extra practice. So the first movement goes like this, so we come up. Now you might want to modify this. So you can do a baby version. So the baby version is you just go like this. That's the baby version. So you just go up, you breathe in, and you go down. Now, the other thing that happened with this is there's a slight looking forward and back. So I come forward, come up, and then down. Yeah, that's it. So if you're doing it standing, you go more towards the toes, you come up. It's just called opening the movement. So I've got a lot of videos of, if anybody wants to see the video that's got this really amazing Chinese lady with a proper Tai Chi suit doing it with the music, the official music, let me know and I'll email it to you because it's really good. You can join in with her and it's very easy to follow. So that's the first movement. We'll just do the first 3 movements and see how we get on with the first 3, and then we'll do the next one. So that's the opening movement. Next one, circling the palm. So you move that like that, you come up, breathe in, and forward, down, bend your knees if you're standing up, breathe out. Breathe in. And you're following the microcosmic orbit. Microcosmic orbit, so. Yeah. Down. So you want to keep your shoulders down. That's it. That's very good, everybody. Yeah. So as a rule of thumb, they tend to do each movement 6 times. We'll do it a bit more than 6 times because we're practicing. So. Feet. No, feet in Wu Chi. That's great. Okay. Nice and relaxed. And then we step forward. You can do that in a show as well. And then what we do is you hang on, let me just get oh, yeah, that's it. So you sink forward and then you raise your palm up like this. Sink back, turn, palm up, palm down. Palm down at the back, palm up at the front. It's called Wind Blows the Willows. Wind blows the willows. So. I'll try that on the other side. So you just bring your foot back, check the posture, turn the foot out, let go. Finish. Wind blows away those, so it's a very gentle breeze. It's not really- it's very gentle. It's much better with the doors open, the breeze going through. It's sort of making. That's it. That's it. Arm up at the front, arm down at the back. Soft, soft, smooth, slow, and light, very light floating arms. It's very soft. You want to relax around the shoulders, you want to relax. Really relax. Beautiful, everyone. So normally, when we do it for real in the form, we do each side 3 times each. So then that's the 6. That's the 6. So let's just go through those first 3 movements just to make sure we've got them. We'll do them the proper 6 times each. So you get your Wu Chi sorted out. So it's like and then really owning your space and owning your space and really feeling the feet. Yeah. Okay. So we come up. I like this move, it feels really good. Really, even if you do the small version. Oh, we got the chiropody lady, she's brilliant, she is, she's like. You can tell she's good because when people leave, they're all smiling.
Nothing, yeah.
Because I've known some chiropodists that are, you know, it's a bit like going to the dentist, whereas this one's all right, so. Yeah. I'll try and see one maybe once a year or something just for an MOT. You've got to look after your feet. Very important. Or podiatrist, isn't it? Podiatrist.
Yeah.
That's the correct word. Oh, Mars, that's movement number 1. Movement number 2, circling. What is the time? 10 to that's 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's
That's very fast, isn't it?
Yeah, nearly 10 minutes.
That was very confusing. Yes. Thanks for checking your watch,
Yeah,
otherwise I'd have stopped and we'd have still had 10 minutes to go. We started late as well. So this is the,
Well, in actual fact, I didn't start too late, when it started about 5 minutes.
yeah, okay. Got that. No, we didn't time travel, it's okay.
Too much Star Trek.
Oh, I love Star Trek. Brilliant. All the Star Treks, I like all of them. Fantastic, and then we'll do 3 of these. So we go. Wind blows the willows. That's not bad, not bad. Well, I mean, we've got a few variations going on, but that'll do for now. It's fine. And then we change sides. So calm down. Actually, you can actually really turn it. So you have a kind of corkscrew thing going on like that, if you want. That's the more advanced version. It's really good for the shoulders too. 3. Very nice. Yeah, we've got that. It's not bad at all. It's not bad at all. So those are the first 3 movements. Right, movements 4, 5, and 6. So the first movement is called golden needles at the bottom of the seabed. So and then we've got It's all right, I'll remember it eventually, so. It's like this, you breathe in. Let's move it along 4. Then you go into cat stance, point your toes, and then make the needle shape. It's like you're a gunslinger. Go down like that. And then come up. We'll try out a couple of point toes. Down. So if I show from the side, you're, there you go. You come up. So the zooms aren't going up in price because there's no pool hire. So, well, there's a little bit, I have to pay for Zoom every year, but. Like that.
They're recording this one.
Yes, I remember to press record.
You did take it off.
Yeah, I'll put it back on again, it's definitely. So, have a watch, now we've had a go at it, have a watch, so I like that, and then the body mechanics is like that. And I come back up in the middle, I step down, actually, let's just do the feet. Then back to the middle, and that's the same with the chair, people. Go like that. Like that. Like that. Like that. Like that. Push down the feet to go back up. So you push down the feet, come back up. Yeah, it's the same. So, and then the hands like this. And then like that, we'll just do the hands on their own. So come up and down. So stay upright for now. So up and down. So when you're like this, then angle the body, and then you come up, and then you. And sorry about that. When they come in, she's coming in. Got Mary.
Is it Mary?
Yeah.
With the last year.
Yeah. Oh, there's a chair there. There's a chair there right for you.
What's disturbing?
Oh, no, we're missed out. We're fine. Oh,
I did call for you, but you weren't there.
thanks for coming. It's fine. I mean, seriously, if you wanna, you can come anytime. You know, just sit and chill out for a bit, because what we're going to do is we're gonna, after we officially finish, we're going to go through the form. So if you want to have a cup of tea and watch us do the form, and we'll want to stay and have a cup of tea while we go through the form, if you most welcome. Sorry?
Your Victoria's left.
No, I've left it with my housemaid, so I suspect when I get back home tonight, it will have all gone. Because I wrote free cake, eat me on it, and yeah, we've got the world cake expert. You might, see how hard we're working, isn't it? The Tai Chi and tea, it's mostly tea break, isn't it, really? We spent a lot of time. Yeah, and coffee and walnut. Coffee and walnut cake and Victoria sponge and biscuit and tea. It was terrible, wasn't it? Really hard work.
Yeah, we did get on.
Did we do any work?
Yeah, we did.
We did.
Yeah, we did work.
Oh, good. So you made the cake, all right. That's all right. So look, it's like this, you breathe in. And then you go cat stance and like that.
Yeah.
So you want to keep your spine straight. You want to keep your spine straight. Here we go. And we're all breathing. I think this one's a bit more tricky, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wow. So that's the fourth movement. You go over it, yeah. No, I haven't. The sixth movement is the immortal fairy points the way. Ah, yeah, it's the immortal fairy points the way, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hang on, let me just pause the video and consult. That was a long way up. Right, so fisherman cast the net, so the movements 4, 5 and 6 in this set are actually a bit more tricky. They're a bit more tricky, so you have a slightly wider stance unless you're in a chair, which I actually don't. And you start here like this, and it's like you're moving something with both of your hands. Then you turn the waist, and then the hands come down. So imagine you've got a big fisherman's net, and I don't know what they're called, because there are women fishermen, isn't there? Are they called fishermen too, or?
Yes.
Yes, I think so. I don't really.
I'm a
see-
lady fisherman.
Fish person. Or fish operative. Yes.
Fisherman chair. Fisherman chair.
So. No, it wouldn't be a fisherwoman, would
That
it?
sounds more.
Bishop's person.
Fish person, fish person.
It's a lady fisherman.
Well, just call them all fishermen.
Yeah, easily.
I think that'd be easier to say, you know. I don't know. But anyway, this movement is called Fisherman Cast the Net. I think we've got this pretty much sussed. You know, there's always room for improvement, but that will do for that, that's not bad. Right, now the next one is, I'll show you the full version. It's called Immortal Fairy Points the Way. Immortal Fairy Points the Way, so, which is a great name. So this is the full version of it. So just watch, just watch. So there's a circular movement. And then you go, if you want, you can go all the way down and point the way. And then you come up. And then you go all the way down. Now, you might not want to do that. You can do it like this. I just think it but more like line dancing, you know, when you do your. More like do the line dancing. But if you want to build the strength up in your legs, if you are going down all the way, you wanna be upright and not, and then you come up. But
I think that's the practice in all one, definitely.
yeah, but you might not want to bother, because it's a long way up and a long way down. So, and if you're in a chair, just go. It's got quite a sort of John Travolta kind of feel. Stay alive. It's got a bit of a John Travolta feel to it, so I quite like it. We haven't got quite the right music on for it, but yeah, we'll stop in a sec. So you come around and then you point the way. It's that way. Oh no, it isn't. It's that way. Immortal Fairy points the way. So next time someone's lost in Burwell, the directions, the Tai Chi way, I think go there, then you go there, and then you go there past the pub, you know. So yeah, you've left out the whirly bit in the middle. Look, it comes around, and then you point. Circle, point. Circle. Let's just do the circle. Look, let's do it. Like this. Down, up, down. It's quite complicated. The first three are really straightforward, and then the next three, you think, oh my goodness. He kind of ramps it up quite fast, Professor Lynn has shown. And then so the professor, he didn't make the movements, he collected them and put them into sequences. that works certain things in terms of Chinese medical theory and works certain health things. So you kind of scientifically put them together and they're really fun. And then you do the point way. So you make a circle, look, you make a circle, 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 point. Step, we should. Circle, circle. Point. That's it. Yeah, like a in a cowboy film. It's But it just kind of reminds me of la, la, la. It's got a real, you know, so you just. And you want to be very definite about which direction it's going. And you look, because you're a wise mortal. I think it's a magical being. I think in the translating from the Chinese, because you think of a fairy and you think of like Tinkerbell or something, don't you? And you think, well, that's not very good, is it? Whereas I think the Chinese equivalent have got a bit more welly and a bit more oomph. And so it's not an actual like what we know as a fairy, it's a magical being, like an immortal magical being that knows which way to go. So it's sort of yeah, that's the sort of so what we'll do is we'll do those first 6 moves again next week, just to kind of help wake everyone up. Let's just start and we'll just do a little bit of the jab across. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Very nice. Do it again. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then we'll just practice this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, hook. 6, 7. So it's all in the bottom count. 8. Let's do that again. So you're just, it's basically this movement. If you do that movement and you turn, if you notice you turn the on the toes, so the heel goes in the air. So yeah, and it's a circle, it's a hook. So you wanna, it's a small, it's a short punch. It's a short punch. That's not bad. We'll keep working on that one. Use your body movement, use your body to move. That's not bad. So just a little bit of, tiny little bit of aerobic at the end. And then we'll just do this. Just breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And then what we'll do, we'll look super young now. So, rub the hands together and polish the face. And then underneath, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and polish the face again. Scoop for the circulation around the face. And then rub the hands together. And then give the lower back a rub. Oh, that's lovely, isn't it? Very good. Very good. Okay. And we go back to embrace the tiger, return to the mountain, which is what we did at the beginning. So, that hour went fast, didn't it? Yeah, really quick. Well, we did have to stop for a t-shirt break as well, didn't we? So that took a bit of time. So it really does fly when you have fun. It's great. So yeah, do remember to tell your friends about this class and make some. then tell them all about the class and how great it is. Oh, there we go. It's nice and tall. Breathe in. Make a fist with the right hand, left hand over the top. Feet together and back. Well done, everyone. That was nice. That was great. Okay, well, I'll stop the video and then we'll